What's up? How's it going, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. All right, we got 4 packages today. You guys have redeemed 3 so far, as well as one of these. All right, there we go. All 4. Let's do all 4, guys. I got a little story for you. That package came in. The one that was apparently returned to sender and lost in the system did actually come in. So again, there's a situation where that one guy, the tall bearded gentleman, really just didn't seem to want to do his job and just take it out on people who, you know, the patrons of the post office. Exploding Corn, welcome back. They found it. I don't even think it was that they found it. It's like the people who deliver the mail are different from like the people who work at the office that you like interface with. I just get this feeling that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. That's what I think. Anyways, this is the package. It's the Link Tears of the Kingdom amiibo. They looked for it. Klexus, welcome. All right, let's get this bad boy open. I used to be a new in box collector, and then I realized why. Why would you? There isn't even anything that protects this, like from being scanned. There's no NFC blocker. Anyways, there it is. You could replace Palutena. All right. Protects them for what? And what are you doing your figurines? No. There's Ava, welcome. A lot of amiibos usually have the there's like a little sticker underneath, so that you can't use it while it's still in box. So I don't know. That one just didn't have that little protective sticker. Anyways. Oh, if you guys want to see the closer detail, you guys been playing? You guys been playing Tears of the Kingdom? Oh my god, I played so much. I think Saturday I played like 10, 11 hours. I'm gonna start scanning them at work. Some of them might. Like, some of them still might, but I don't know if they just like stopped. Real good. They upped the price of amiibos. In like 2015, they used to be much cheaper, or like a couple dollars cheaper than they are now. But I do think that the detail on them are better now than before. Link doesn't need protection, Russ. We need This is true. Also, got a crooked board here. All right. Link's doing the whole Kamehameha. I hope you guys have been playing. The game has been fun. You know what I forgot to do before stream? I forgot to cut my nails. I was meaning to cut my nails. I forgot. The song, bro. Are you getting married? Huh? I'm not. Are you? All right. I feel like this this background video is too bright. Let's find something a little darker. Planet Earth 4K. Okay. Moving on to the next couple packages. Spoiler. The next 2 packages are from... Damn it. Come on. Actually, it's not a spoiler if I don't say anything, huh? I mean, 4K OLED black screens? True. Alright, you got a Haichu, and you got an Archetype Artisan. Ooh, this is the Mary Kekmas tinsel. See if we can get it out of here. Oh, and then I can throw it into this. Oh shit! What the heck? That was weird. Throw it into this display case here. Artisan holder. Yeah, this is crazy. It's all glittery. Glitter's pretty chill. Very nice. Don't know if I'm getting anything in the near future. GMK Pharaoh, I guess. Ooh. All right, let's throw it in here. Oh, I forgot to switch this out. All right, we'll just I guess I have the two. I forget what they're called. The Pepes. All right, so there's that. But we also got another one. Let's crack this one open. Oh, another Haichu. What the heck? There's like someone's logo in there. Oh, what is this? I forget what the which drop this one was. I'll show it in just a second. Anyone win of the mitosis archetypes? I've been like paused a little bit on some of these drops. I feel like I need a little break from them. Jellyfish. What is this logo? There we go. Okay. This one here is Cosmic Ghost Zodiac. Is what this says. Oh shit. Vanilla Haichus are next level. Very cool, very cool. This one's like an interesting sort of look and texture. It's got a little bit of sparkle on it, but it's like kind of matte, but also kind of like matte translucent. It's cool. All right. There we go. Those are the two archetypes, and we got one more package left. Holy moly! How good are keyboards? Welcome. Haichu doesn't have a vanilla flavor. Wait, is that right? Were you thinking of Tootsie Rolls? Were those like flavored Tootsie Rolls? All right. This one has the label underneath, but there's probably a label inside. That was almost the first result I got. Not yet. Time to make your own vanilla Haichu. Alright. So here it is, guys. Fourth and final package from our good friends at Novel Keys. And I can just tell it's a big mess. But we got panels. GMK panels. I think that this looks like arguably better, way better than Handerbite. I think Handerbite was just kind of a classic for those who had seen like the original pictures of Handerbite like 10 years ago. But when I saw panels, I was like, oh my god, this is like way better. So I'm pretty excited about this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we could run this on the build tonight. We'll run a vote. We'll run a vote. Okay. So that's what we got. Cool, cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna hydrate a little. Oh, you know we need to do our vitamins. How'd everyone's long weekend go? I played so much Zelda. Holy smoke. It's like 10, 11 hours on Saturday. I want to say I played maybe like 7 hours yesterday. I think like 3-ish hours today. How'd you know I had a long weekend? I don't know. How did I know? I always get Mondays off, so it's just another weekend for me also. Hi. Avo, hello. Thanks so much on Sunday for a cookout. Ooh. What was the spread like? So I was set out to accomplish many things and accomplished nothing. Aww. Then the whole long weekend cleaning my old apartment and then unpacking. Nice. Sinvek, welcome, by the way. Whoa. What's that? My Discord sounds on? Sorry about that, guys. My bad, my bad. Oh. How good are keywords? You too? Hey, shouts out to getting paid, though. Some of us not gonna get paid till like Wednesday. Oh, y'all hear that? That firework? I took a nice sweaty shift at the food bank on Saturday. And follow that up, I finally took my roller skates out. I feel like everyone at that park was like way better than me. I could go straight. That's all I could do though. CGPVD 0, welcome. Burgers, brats, hot dogs, beans, pasta salad, cheesecake, lemon squares, Seagram's beer. Ooh. Ooh. Lemon squares and cheesecake. Oh. Damn. Get paid on the 15th of each month. Oh. Bi-weekly here. Bi-weekly, boys. That's once every 2 weeks, not twice a week. All right, those were the non-chewables. Okay. What else is on our list of notes? Oh, the Heat are going to the finals, guys. Very exciting. I don't know if you guys have been following the NBA, but Heat almost blew their 3-0 lead, but they did end up winning today. Playing the Nuggets in the finals. That's going to be exciting. All right. Carrying on. Oh, here's a question for you guys. So last time around, I was, I think, when was I streaming? I think Friday. It was mostly just like sort of planning-ish. I watched the game at the barbershop. Nice. Oh, you got a fresh cut, huh? Got my fridge still looking for a washing machine now. Ooh. By the way, Jackport's welcome. Bro, that's Filipino song? What? Okay, so last time around we were kind of doing a planning stream and I was trying to figure out how many PCBs that I still would need. And it turns out I think I could get away with just, I only need like 2 more USB-C PCBs so I could just grab some H60s. But I need to start looking at EasyMate. So the CW60, this board right here, you know, I'm going to get one EasyMate replacement PCB from the Cruel World guys. But I want to also get one more for another build because I only bought one as part of this group buy, one PCB for this group buy. Do you guys know if there's any place right now that you can get EasyMate connector PCBs? Like, does Heine have theirs yet, or no? Like, is there any place that you could get one? That was just my first main question of the night, but I guess we could, anyways, just start the build process. Maybe show off the ciel60 for those who haven't seen it. Here in the Philippines, wait, Philippines has EasyMate connector PCBs, the Molex ones. All right, those who haven't seen it. 60% with USB in the Molex. Ooh. Whoa. Why'd I get all quiet there? All right, so let's go to a bright screen here just so you get a little more light. Just bought 4. Oh. This is it, guys. Easy made the same as JST? No. There's like a... It's like a thinner profile. Also had to replace the JST since I don't have a daughter board that's Molex. I see. Here, this is our all brass shiny PVD, the full brass ciel60, by Chickenman. So really cool finish. I can send you a pic. Swizzle Types, welcome. Wow. Yeah, this is sick. I like this finish better than the PP60s, and also I like the just the sort of shape, the thin bezels here. Really do like it. It's really shiny. I'm just like, I don't know what key set this would work with, but you know, we'll run a vote later on some available key sets that we can talk about. So, all right. So that's the board. I'll put this off to the side for now. GMK Civ. I have Civ on another board that I think is way more appropriate for Civilization. It's on that skeleton. That skeleton 60 is just like so perfect. The Civilizations. Okay, so here's what we got. Oh, so I did get in contact with the Chickenman, and he mentioned that he did just want to throw in a bunch of extra stuff because I took the scuffed one. So that was true after all. You got brass keycaps? I don't. I know that American Haptics has it, right? So I think everyone was only supposed to get like 2 PCBs, and I don't know how many daughter boards. I don't know why you'd need more than one, but maybe you're supposed to get 2 or like 1 or 2 daughter boards per PCB, which is weird, but I ended up getting 3 PCBs, 3 plates, and like 5 daughter boards, which is kind of crazy. I'm not complaining, but I was just more confused than anything. I think he was also the one that threw in that the fidget spinner too. So so I got all this extra stuff, which is nice. Anyways, one of the PCBs, however, seemed to like have had the connector ripped off, so I think we need to like repair this and then test to see whether or not it's gonna work. So he gave an extra PCB, but it may not work. And I'm guessing that placement's supposed to be like that right there. There's a few spots here for where the JST can go. Let me just verify that it's the same spot on the other 2. American Haptics does indeed have brass caps. All right. All right. Yep, that's the spot. I'm gonna grab. So I need to grab a few things. Who is that? Nico YMH. Thanks for the follow. Oh, also, I don't know what these plates are. Is one FR4? Do you guys know what this material this is? Because I don't know what material this is. Oh, who is? Oh my goodness! Bring out with the big old raid. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Wait, Brunel, am I following you? Oh, well, I just dropped the follow. I guess I wasn't following you. Brunel, what are you up to tonight? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. And Ori Demos, Shilocutus, Argot Orbato, welcome. How's it going tonight? We're just getting started here. We're about to run this. Oh, for those of you guys who haven't seen, we're about to. Oh shit! What'd I do with that connector? There it is. We're about to get started on this shiny PVD brass finish ciel60 by Chickenman. San Diego QK80, nice. How was it? Did you like it? Board Naako, thank you for the follow. Guys, take a look at this. This is crazy. Look at this board. I got Keep Noobs Raid, just paying the love forward. Appreciate it. Well, welcome everybody from Burrowing Owl stream. Everybody from Keep Noobs 12-hour stream. Welcome. Yeah, holy shiny, right? This is nice. I'm really glad I went with this shiny PVD finish. So here's the story. For those who haven't heard the story already, I guess I'll just go over it now. McJizzle had pointed me to this San Diego Mechanical Keyboards Discord because they were running this ciel60 run that was meant for full brass. But what I found particularly interesting was that they were doing an hhkb layout version, which, for those of you guys who aren't familiar, I pretty much almost exclusively use hhkb layout keyboards, and I basically don't look at anything else. So the ciel60 was really interesting. It's like a gummy O-ring style board, but I'd never seen like specifically the ciel60 style board done in hhkb, so I was interested in seeing what this was like and how this would be put together. Basically, there's just like a thin top layer, so you could kind of see that like it lifts over just like this, but this is like a separate top frame piece. I got into the buy, but I think what it felt like I think was that I was probably not high in the priority list, considering that I'm not from San Diego. I'm here in San Francisco, for those who might not be familiar. So I think there were some, and especially because there was only so many hhkb units, there were some units where, and I gotta clean off, because shiny PVD brass is gonna be a fingerprint magnet, but there's a little bit of like scuffs to the finishing on the bottom, which like I'm okay with. Like they said, like there's a couple options. You can get some mismatched pieces, or you get matching pieces, but there might be little scuffs. And so I wanted it to match, and I wanted the shiny PVD for sure. And so in the process of that, he sent it over, and then sent over a bunch of extra shit. It's just seemed kind of crazy. Like, I guess everyone was supposed to get 2 PCBs, I suppose, but I instead got 3. I also got an extra plate, so I have 3 plates. And I got like 5 daughter boards, and he also like threw in a fidget spinner, which is kind of a crazy thing. But the thing about the extra PCB is that it seems like the JST connector got ripped off. So I'm gonna try to solder this back on and then see if it just will still work. So that's what we're about to do. But yeah, I just wanted to show everyone that. I just explained that whole thing. That was my second time because I just explained it right before the raid. Anyways, so let's get started here. All right, we're gonna need. Let's get a work mat down. So I have these old beat up desk mats that I just use as work mats at this stage. So this is like a nice Irizumi mat from Bolsa that I've messed up a bunch of times. Let's grab the iron here. The window's already open. We got the switches that we're going to use today. We got Geon clears. I forgot to scan a roll of film, but maybe we'll do that later, or maybe I'll just skip. Same here. I use the Mizukoi mat. Right now, I'm off to bed. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Hey, ciel60, thanks so much for dropping by. Again, appreciate everybody coming on in. Okay. Oh yeah, I still haven't fixed the fume extractor. Everyone's favorite thing, this stupidly loud fume extractor. The one that was meant to be quiet, but I don't know what has happened here. I was gonna lurk for a while and head to bed. Have a great rest of the stream. Hey, Ori Demos, thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for coming along. Forget the brass, the American Haptics brass caps. Get a set of these. Wait, what is this? Clexus. I don't know that I've seen these before. Oh my gosh. I don't know about that. That's kind of crazy. Guys, did any of you guys click Clexus's link? This thing is nuts. Oh shit, my bad. Hey, anybody suddenly think about shirts? These caps are crazy. They're just like pyramids. I love it. Oh, they got protos. Oh, they got aluminum ones too. That's cool. Dang, these are lit. Saw those at the Keyblade at Toronto. This is really cool. Actual weapon. Pointy profile. I like that. So this is polished stainless steel. It's nice. These are cool, man. I'm gonna break off these tabs first so that they're less in the way. Who is that? Sorry, I don't have this up. Okay, Pat David 21, thanks for the follow. There we go. I'm gonna grab a little tiny tray because I know I'm gonna like lose the placing of this if I don't. Just gotta go like that. All right. Does anyone want to fix this for me? The stupid sound. Coffee at the Toronto meetup. When was that? That was like a couple weeks back, right? Looked lit. Dimitriev, welcome back. It's probably bad fan bearing. Oh, I gotta figure out how to open this up. Pikachu, by the way, welcome back. Yeah, Dimitriev, that's this board right here. In terms of the build we're doing tonight, you could hit an exclamation build. I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I need this glove. Only grinds when there's resistance. Well, it's like, it's weird too, because it's like, you take off the filter, and it's like, I'm not sure if like, the bearing can't support the extra weight of a really thin filter. I don't know. It could be any number of things. But then I really am trying to look at it, and I really cannot tell what part of anything here would be making contact with the filter. I don't know. We just need a fan repair stream, I think. Is it a pink board? The CW60 is pink. The board we're doing, the build we're doing tonight, the brass ciel60 is a full shiny brass. If you change the angle, does the noise go away? Kind of. So this is that board. For those who haven't seen it, those are just tuning in. Gamble Shroud, by the way, welcome. Very cool board. I'm excited. I'm excited to put this together. so lit. Alright. If I put it all the way backwards, like just, it should be sucking downwards now. Nah, it's still kind of doing it. Maybe put a short spacer over the where the filter mounts. Like a rubber band? Or like an O-ring? A big O-ring? I think I need to do this. I'm left-handed, so this connector should go like adding filter adds resistance to the bearing because of the negative pressure. So yeah, it could be, huh? I also realize I think in this particular case I should probably have used a thinner tip, but might be a little late for that. Also, I'm just like, I don't even have it on right now. It's like kind of like such a tiny amount of solder. It's on there. Maybe it's worth testing now. Use the flux? Oh, yeah, I probably should have, huh? Well, it's on there. Oh, I guess I got 3 O-rings also. I got 3 O-rings and a couple of sampler switches too, I guess. This is just so much extra stuff. It's crazy. Alright, hopefully I didn't break this. Let's find out. Okay. Oh. Via. I don't know if this is Via. This might be Vile. I don't know what it is. Alright, nothing so far in Via. But I'll just get this to a key tester here. Let's just see if anything happens. Does not look like it. Alright. So my solder job did nothing for it. Real quick, I want to test another PCB just to be totally certain. So this one doesn't have a broken connector. Let's just find out if at least this one works all right. So I thought unsubbing then subbing will raise sub count instead of letting it auto renew. I'm guessing it doesn't work. I think auto renew should though, right? Okay, this doesn't even work. All right, I'm wondering if maybe this needs to be flashed with something. Because this one's a good PCB, or supposedly should be a good PCB. So I have not read anything in the Discord, so let me just find out. Is it the Albert or the JST cable? Well, it could be the PCB not even like having... Oh shit, I don't have anything. It's not plugged in. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted my name read out loud. Pikachu, thank you so much for being here. I can acknowledge your name even without the sub. That's the thing. All right, time to do some digging here. I think it's SDMK, San Diego Mech Keys. This PCB is called Eclipse. I think that's what this is called. Maybe not. I'm literally on the Discord. No one has mentioned the name Eclipse in relation to this PCB existing. Why they make you clip their PCBs? I've had boards like this. In all right, we're digging around. I don't know how to search in a Discord thread. Does anyone know? Someone said... I found someone who said, is the PCB via compat? Never mind. So, I don't think... unfortunately, don't think that that led to a conversation that was helpful, but... I'm continuing to poke around. It's like going to a restaurant where they make you cook your own food. Like, hot pot drives me nuts. Like, bitch, if I wanted to cook, I stay at home. I've heard that argument many a time. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. I think this is an FR4 plate. Which... that was just a separate thing I was wondering. Via? I cannot tell. All right, let me look at the third PCB. I'm also going to check on this. Oh, shit. I'm going to check on this side machine. Oh, yeah, you know what would probably help is if I checked the pins. Checking the pins would probably help. No, there's nothing in the pins here. Yeah, nothing on this one either. If it's QMK/via compat without a JSON, the firmware should be in the repo. That's true. I think I need to clean up my... That one didn't seem to recognize anything either. Oh, shit. Okay. We're gonna get this, guys. Just gotta believe. there is a JSON file. No, this is not about the ciel60. Damn, what's going on? Okay, maybe also it's worth trying Vile. All right. I am currently unable to get any of these PCBs to work, but also I could change the daughter board. This daughter board does look kind of funny. All right, let's change to one of the several other daughter boards I received. I'm like wondering if Chickenman sent me like all of the scuffed ones. Maybe also check to see if they pop up in QMK. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it is connecting. I do see like an ATM32U 4DFU when I plug this in. Weird. So it feels like there's just, I don't know, this is probably just like not flashed with anything, right? Which is odd. What do I do with that bag? This? I don't think at this stage changing the daughter board is going to do anything, but I'm just going to look at one of my many daughter boards, or my other daughter boards here, just to look at them. Anybody have any idea? Like, I don't know if I can just, like, flash anything on this, you know? I can compile the Vile firmware and send it if you want to try flashing. Do you think that's, like... You think that'll work? Like, if it detects an, like, a 32U4, like, you could just kind of flash whatever? Is that a thing? Oh, shit. I keep, like... I keep needing to plug in a keyboard I can type in. There is a reset button on the PCB, yeah. just reading through right now. Press and hold while it's plugged in. See what KMK does. All right. I'm gonna do it on a screen that you guys are unfortunately not gonna be able to see, but we'll do it. It disconnected and then it reconnected? That doesn't seem normal. How long do I hold it? Let me show this screen. Give me 1 second while I clear out. There's a lot of stuff I gotta clear out here. Gotta keep this safe, you know. Try and press and hold it first, then plug in while holding. More than a second. Yeah, I was holding it for pretty long. 1 moment. Okay, I think this should be safe to show. Let's find out. Oh God, okay, this is how it looks. All right. KMK toolbox. Pressing once will reset. Press and hold should enter DFU and you can flash from there. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I think maybe there's a chance that this is shorting. Maybe that could be an issue, right? Let's take a look at this. I'm plugged in right now, and it says exit DFU. So like if I press the button, it disconnects and reconnects really fast. If I hold the button, you can see that it's disconnected. And I'm just still holding it down. I'm still holding it down. This is, well, way more than a second, right? So if I let go now, it just reconnects. And this is one of the good ones, by the way, not the one that I repaired or attempted to repair. I can try that right now. So this is the one that we just tried resoldering. We'll see if it does the same thing. But any thoughts so far based on what you saw in the good one? Okay, this one didn't seem to do anything. So I don't think there's a chance I did not solder this on correctly. Sonus, welcome. Oh my lord, Chris, how are you, friend? I hope you have I hope you had a great week. It's been a minute, but appreciate you being here, Sonus. Anyways, so this one I don't think is might be worthwhile to bring up the flux here. I also it's silly, but I don't have a thin tip on the iron right now. Alright, I've never used this. Want to hear something that I think is... Wait, yes, I would love to hear something that you think is freaking exciting. I would love that. Ooh. Is there like a... There it is. Is this it? It might be. Is it? I signed the contract for my new job starting July. Nice. Congratulations. Oh, that is exciting. Anything you'd like to share? What I'm scared of this. I'm very scared of this. Is there like something I can shoot this into? But congrats. Hey, Kill Combat, welcome. Here, let's use this amiibo back thing. Actually, maybe this. I've been a software developer for the past 4 years and I'm moving into cloud infrastructure. Cloud engineer and infrastructure that I'm pretty excited about. Nice. Well, congrats. Watogaki here, guys. Watogaki's here. Watogaki sponsors all the teas you see here on stream. We got the Death Note tea from Watogaki. Exclamation Watogaki. Somebody hit that command. I don't have a keyboard plugged in right now. Anyways. Let me... I just shot some flux onto this PCB, hoping here that it'll do something. Appreciate it, Klexus. Also, Klexus, any thoughts on what you might have seen there? Seems unflashed. Yeah, I don't know how this PCB is like working. There's a chance that I could put it on, because like there's multiple like landing spots for the connector. I could just try moving it to another one, right? I don't know what works and what doesn't for the ciel60. Because I know that there's a situation where you need a different JST connector for like a unicorn, right? I don't really know the details about that because the unicorn has typically not been an hhkb. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, wait. I think I just didn't plug it in. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Okay, so this one actually works. I think my ability to plug this in was a thing. Okay, all right, with that said, I don't think that it probably is still unflashed though, right? I mean, there's like nothing going on here. Like this is not testing anything. So there's nothing going on here. Any thoughts on what to do from this point? I am here in the San Diego Mech Keys Discord, and let's show this. So it's the group buy was a thread in this channel. I don't know how to search a thread, so it appears that I can only search in this channel. Oh fuck, I gotta try reflashing. With what? Because I couldn't find anything to flash with. Unless it's okay to just flash with any firmware. Like I was trying to do like the thread name, but that doesn't do anything. Unless there's like is there a thread? No, there's no thread search filter. So I can only seem to do market chat, which will show more things than just what's in this thread. None of these are in the all brass seal thread. If I look at the word via, you can see that like it does part out threads. And this is what I was saying here. Someone asked, is the PCB via compatible? Never mind, figured it out. So no one here really answered that. I guess I could ask in this. I don't really know. I feel like I probably should have read more of this before. I'm in here. Oh, hey, there it is. My favorite ancient forum post. Never mind, I fix it. All right, if I just look up PCB. There's that last thing here. Same thing as the PCB via compat. Anything else within that thread? If you're good without daughter boards, I could pack your PCB, plate fork, blah, blah, blah. Solder PCB, FR4 plate. Can you pack my PCB? Do you have PCB files? It should be ciel60. Is that something I need to Google? What server is that? Mint Noise is welcome. This is the San Diego Mechanical Keyboards Discord. ciel60 PCB. JSON. Oh, fuck. You know what it is? What if it's fucking on the, I need to use WebVia. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to use, fuck, I forgot about that. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I've been doing consistent builds. What if this is like a WebVia only thing? I don't know, it's not even showing up. Maybe not. Yeah, it's not showing up as a device. Dang. Well, there goes that idea. Anybody know where one could find the oh fuck, ciel60 by Sans on Via. ciel60 Sans. Nope, that's nothing. Via GitHub. Can I use Via GitHub? Via firmware. Do not use. Wait, it said did not. Do not download firmware from here. Go to this Eclipse60. Oh, hey, here it is. Maybe it's this. This is probably what I need, right? All right. The official repo it should be popping up in VIA if it's flashed. So it's probably just not flashed then, right? Is that the big problem after all? Downloads. Open. Okay, so I loaded this in here, and I just hit flash. That's it. Was that it? Anything I need to do from here? Oh, it's disconnected. Okay, so I unplug and replug. Is it here at this? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it wasn't. First of all, it wasn't flashed. Second of all, it seems to only work on WebVia. But I guess we're here now. After all of that. All right, carrying on. hhkb. All right, well, thank you, Clexus, and thank you everybody for your patience. Let's get the train rolling. We'll do that. I should probably do this for the other two PCBs too, huh? Just so that like I don't have to freak out about it later. I think I'm gonna do that. Right shift, layers, M01, basic. This is right alt, right win. We'll put right control there, even though we won't use it. And then on layer 1, I'll do. This should be insert delete. This is caps lock. All right, then this goes like that. Up. Media. I believe then this is star / home, page up, left, right. Plus, minus, and page down, down. And then the rest of it looks like that. Perfect. I should probably save this. Is there a save? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Key tester, test matrix. Key sounds. Okay, here we go, guys. Apologies in advance for what's probably going to sound super crazy. No sounds? Wait, what? I'm a little weirded out by this. Hold on. Does this work? So this works. Why is this key tester on VIA not working? Have I missed something here? You guys aware of how to get the web via key tester working? How do you do 3D? What the? How will this work? Does anybody know? Transpose? It's because I have multiple VIA windows open. Alright, I don't know if this is just not working. I guess I'll just use this one. What else am I gonna do? Because both web and desktop. Oh, let's try that. If I get rid of that, will this start working? No. Close this too. Still no. Refresh. Well, all the lettering disappeared, which is what I expect, but still doesn't really work. Oh my goodness. What the? Okay, now they're back. Is the Eclipse 60 the right PCB? Yes, yes. It says Eclipse on here, and chickenman verified that that's the hex that you're supposed to be using. And it did allow us to remap. It's just that it seems like, does anyone here want to try web via right now and see if, like, is this just broken for everybody right now? I don't know. Applications. We're just going to go back to this one. I wonder if Vile works. No devices connected. Download via definitions. I guess I didn't do anything. Okay. It's just web via? Like it's web via is broken when you say it's just web via, or do you mean like it only works in web via? Matrix test didn't work. Okay. But I mean, I don't even think like the regular tester works. Oh shit, it does. Okay. Not that this is helpful, because like the whole point of this was so that I don't have to use two sets of tweezers to figure out whether or not the function key works. See, like this one I'm not going to know until I do it, or until I grab an extra set. Fuck, and then this is all crazy looking because the Swiss cheese on this is pretty wild. I gotta say. I don't know, like I'm just guessing. Okay, grab another set of tweezers here. If I can find them. There we go. It works. Okay. I left that iron on for too long. I'm gonna flash the firmware for these other two boards just so that I don't struggle to figure this out next time. I mean, I probably still will, just especially because this only works in WebVia, and WebVia has some issue here with Matrix Tester. Like, there's probably something that's gonna go wrong one way or another the next build or two that I do after this. But I think it's still worthwhile that we still try to address this now. QMK, there it is. All right. I guess then from here, I'm gonna refresh, configure, authorize, connect. Just make sure that it can show up. WebVia is such a downgrade. I feel like there are definitely hiccups here, obviously. But yeah, I would. What I would say is that, like, you gotta put out a better product. Actually, you know what I need to do? I'm gonna unplug this. I realized where the save button was. Put out my boards to VIA does look prettier though. Yeah. Authorize, connect. Okay. So I didn't realize this is where the save button was. So let's save this. Save. Okay, then when I unplug this, I should just be able to load it, which is a thing that I should have been doing for like the entirety of my time in the keyboard hobby, or at least since VIA has been here, but never have done for no particular reason. Yes, the VIA/Vile struggle bus. Load. Where? Fuck, where did it save to? Documents? Save to documents. Hold on, I don't know if I have any sensitive documents here. Okay, probably a good thing I hid that. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right. Wait, did that work? Oh, god dang. Hold on. I didn't do shit. What? Layout. Do I need to fix this first? What is going on? Authorized. Bro. VIA, man. Layout, split back. Songon. 7U. Now do I load it? Load this one. Okay, I see. So you have to, I didn't know this. For VIA, in order to load a layout JSON, specifically like just like your key map layout, it has to match the actual like layout structure via what the settings are here. Like if this doesn't match what's in your layout JSON key map file, I guess it just doesn't load successfully. I didn't know that before. In any case, I also kind of want to change this to regular escape. Okay, cool. Some annoying new QMK changes coming too. Ooh. All right, connected a new one. Let's flash this. All right. Let's refresh this. Authorize device, connect. Layout. So this, I need to do this and this and this first. And then I go in here. Then I change the screen. Then I load this. That's when I'll see successfully updated layout. But then I'll also go and change that as well. Okay. That about does it. I think, okay. I'll test the PCBs, the ones that I'm not using today. I'll test those whenever those builds come, but I just wanted to get this flashed and laid out properly. We've tested the one that I've already clipped the tabs off of. 3D via is a trip. So this should be good at this point. I'm gonna just change that and then we're good. I think now at this point we could just run stabilizers. Okie doke. All right, that was fun. What did you guys think? Did you think it was fun too? Almost at an hour and a half, and all we did was test a PCB. What a world we live in. Oh shit, what'd I just drop? Oh, that was a screw. Success. Did you drop anything else here? I don't think so. You know, it'd be a lot easier to tell if it wasn't so dark, which is a real unsolvable problem. Okay, stabilizer time. What do we got here? Whoa, who was that? Whoa. All right, I think we still got this these cobalt stabilizers, which I guess kind of would work with these Geon clear switches because I think those housings are gray. I think this is what we'll run tonight. So we'll get rid of these two U wires and this 7U wire. We'll put these off to the side for now. There's two left, so we need to grab that from you know, a new 7U wire here. Maybe I'll throw in the 2U's into that extras baggie. Seeing is for daytime streams. You know what the real truth is? Is like, I think I've just kind of siloed myself into doing these late night darkness streams because I don't want to do daytime streams. One, because I think you guys like the vibes, right? But also, it's that like, I don't want to have to change my camera settings for the daytime if I know the daytime streams are way less frequent. Then it's like I have to change it for daytime. Then I got to change it back to nighttime for the next time I do a nighttime stream. That's like 3 cameras to handle. It's just too much. Too much, am I right? Immaculate even. Very good point. The vibes are good too. Gotcha. Yeah, see. You guys get it. Okay. All over the place, guys. All over the place. Oh, I need to, we need to run a poll for which plate. Let me get a poll set up. Oh, fuck, which would help if I, have this plugged in. Screw daytime streams. Who needs those damn things, right? Which plate for? All right, 10-minute poll. All right, there you go. Vote on which plate you'd like to see for this build. Keep in mind we are running Geon clear switches. They are a tactile build. All right, and then a couple more things here. We need a brush. Guess it would be this. Tactile switches on brass, say no more. I don't know if this is what I wanted. Yeah, I think this is the right brush. There's no green tip on it, but I'm pretty sure this was for 205. Bear in mind, I do have two FR4 plates. So it's that like future builds. The two future builds will be using FR4. Gonna go clean out my eyes, BRB. Oh no. Did something happen there? Are you okay? Well, we'll see when you get back. Oh my goodness. Mint noises. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Jintan2332. Jintan2332. Enjoy the 10 best emotes on Twitch. Also enjoy the pings if you're on the Discord. Exclamation Discord if you aren't already in. If you're subbed, you get pings for when these the good giveaways are actually going on. So that way you could just drop in if you weren't already watching. Is this AI Drake? You guys like that AI Drake song? Wadugaki loves it. So we're tuning these stabilizers now. We'll get these down. Should be, I don't know, hopefully aligned with the duration of this poll. Stabilizers usually take me longer than like 10 minutes, so. God's plan. How far are you guys in Tears of the Kingdom? Still kind of at the same, sort of the same situation where it's like, I've still only done 2 sages. But I have explored a lot since that point. I think those 2 sages, when did I do them? It felt like I did the two sages in like the first like 3-4 days of launch. since then, I've just spent all my time just like exploring, trying to, I don't know, just do random missions. I've been like hanging around the depths a lot. The depths are actually really fun. I love the depths. Trying to get good clothes, like good gear. All right, Backhand Thixius, welcome back. You doing good? You had to wash your eyes out? Is everything okay? Hope you're feeling fine. All right. So that does it for the 205. Let's get BDZ up in this. Yeah, they get dusty if I don't clean them off during the day. Plus, if I don't wipe my face down, it gets oily, which adds to the problem. I see. I see. Well, glad you're doing okay. I was worried you might have gotten some toxic chemicals in them or something. Run yourself under the chemistry lab showers. Still trying to type to tell me BRB. Your safety is important. Yes, being Italian has its drawbacks. You good. I don't know if it's an Italian thing, but whatever. Damn, I wish this weekend were longer. I just want to keep playing Zelda, man. I think I must be at like 85, 90 hours at this point. Closing in on the pull time, sort of ish. Man, I might be faster than 10 minutes on stabilizers. Well, I mean, I guess just the lubing part of it. There's still the part where you install them into the PCB. That can take me a minute too. Which Zelda are you playing? Tears of the Kingdom. Santa Cruiser, welcome back. Oh, so good. I think I'm in love with the depths. The depths are super creepy. But I do enjoy it. Wish the weekend was longer, but this next check that hits my bank account though. Ooh. Oh, by the way, I hope this is not a spoiler or anything, but if it's a spoiler, just mute for like the next 10 seconds. I finally encountered and beat one of those Gloom Hands guys. They are terrifying, but I was able to get them. And, you know, the subsequent thing after also got through that. That was wild. Putting in the overtime. Hey, you earned it. You earned that next check. 1.5x pay plus additional 8 hours holiday. That's what's up. Get that money. Alright, looks like shiny PVD brass is going to win here unless, barring some crazy upset in the last few seconds here. Looks like we're going to be running the brass build. There it is, PVD brass. Alright. Gonna verify that these stabilizers look all right. Looking good. Alrighty. So let's install these onto the PCB. 100% brass, boy. Boy. Tweezers, check. Oh god, what happened to that? Man, I lost that tweezer cap. I hate when I do that. You guys ever just lose those tweezer caps? Because I think that's what just happened here. Is it on the floor? Do not see it on the floor anywhere. Alright, well, I'm sure it's in a better place now. Alright, we're just going to use the FR4 real quick just to make sure I know where things are. Wait, that's flipped. I'm like, what the? Okay. So it looks like stabilizer is going to go here. Yep. Could one make a 100% alternative material keyboard like anything except plastic? So you want like anything and everything. So anything that's not plastic, like you're talking like the stabilizer housings, like all of the switch parts. I feel like if all of the switch parts were metal, I don't know that you could do that, at least with MX. Oh shoot, you know what I realized? We haven't been watching our whatever we had on here. How about jellyfish? Jellyfish haven't been on for a while. Switches and stabilizers along the PCB wouldn't work, but brass caps, plate. Oh yeah, you'd have to like the JST connector, like the female JST like side, and I guess like the connectors themselves, they'd have to be like metal too. I don't know, unless you're talking about like not metal necessarily, but maybe like fiber. Like I don't know. Like if all the plastic was like fiber or wood, PCB could be made of glass. I guess I was just thinking about metal for some reason. Alright, these all clip down, I believe so. Yep. Okay, then we'll put the shims in. There's only so much metal you can have on a board, but if you try to make brass stabilizer switches, you will run into issues. Switches are probably the biggest issue. Ooh, I like how tight that is. These shims feel like they're doing their jobs. I think we are officially done with these cobalt stabilizers. All because I had one set of cobalts. I was trying to get like the perfect number of stabilizers to fit all of these different hhkb layout boards, even though all subsequent builds, none of them used cobalts. He said it. What did I say? Night 10, welcome. How have I embarrassed myself this time? Actually, I guess if you use Hall effect or capacitive issues, it might be more doable standard. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like MX would be challenging. Capacitive switches, yeah. Barring PCB stabilizers, switches, gasket mounting, and rubber O-rings and such. If you have everything else brass, you can very much say you have a 100% brass board. You know, maybe it was good I didn't cut my nails. I feel like when my nails are longer, putting in these shims is like a little bit easier. Anybody get that feeling? Oh, this is real tight though. There we go. Ooh, that is so tight. Pesky nails. No, it's easier. For me at least. What time is it? Oh, it's midnight. Guys, happy Tuesday now. Oh shit, you know, I think you should leave. Season 3 might have just dropped. Oh, how tight that is. Thank you, Night 10. Appreciate it. Alright, brass plate here. Actually, is it shiny PVD? It might be matte. I might have lied to you guys. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. This is a matte. This is matte brass. Sorry, guys. I scammed you all. Mirror polishing stream. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I was getting another season. Yes, I think it just dropped. Maybe 10 minutes ago. You guys like the jellyfish background, by the way? I think it's complementing the activate Windows text very nicely. What do you guys think? Dip it in pure gold. We're all trying to find the guy who did this. What do you guys think is the best I Think You Should Leave sketch, seasons 1 to 2? I think that hot dog one kind of entered the meme space for sure. Like the strongest, at least. Recommend a good starter kit. I would love to get into this a bit. Ooh. So, keyboard kit. Good, affordable. There's like the Mode Envoy if you like 65s, but if you like 60% hhkbs like I do exclusively, the big players would probably be Frog Mini, Arc 60, QK60, Honeyboard HB60. But yes, I'm only speaking on things that I know. So Anthixius, you know, or anybody else here could also offer some good suggestions here. Tiger 80 Lite. I think a lot of people, you know, I hear about that a bit. Frog TKL. That's true. It's not necessarily the Frog Mini. Oh, these jellyfish got bright, huh? Ooh. Ooh. That's tight. Remember Mixer? I wish I got paid by Mixer. Thanks for all your input, guys. We'll come up nice. Guys, I'm moving to Mixer. All the cheap kits I might know. I don't know if they're still around. Freebird cheap? I'm not sure. I personally have never owned the Freebird. Oh my god, get in there. Come on, man. Cheap enough to break for a first timer, I hope. There's also those like the discipline boards, I think, that those were sort of meant to be sort of inexpensive and very affordable. KB8X Mark II is another good alu board, but that isn't exactly cheap. Yeah, if you want to go cheap, probably some of the like through hole or like plastic options, like acrylic, stacked acrylic could potentially work. Ooh, that's tight. QK80, yeah. Ooh. Maybe just mod a pre-built. That's also an option too, yeah, for sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think that gray matches really well. The gray on these Geon clear housings to go with the gray of these TX cobalt stabilizers. I like that. Excuse me. Alright, I might need to test keycaps on this because I need to be certain of the spacing. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull off some of these keycaps here. We're going to test the stabilizers and also the bottom row spacing. I could take it apart and see how it all fits together before I try from set. Yeah, that's a very good option. I like this song. It's a good song. Alright, here we go. Spacebar good. Left shift good. Enter good. Bottom row looks good. Everything works. It's perfect. Alright. Ah, shit. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna get ready to solder. I'm gonna tidy up just a little bit. There's a lot of stuff on here. After 13 hours of streaming and 2 days of troubleshooting, I finally have a working Libra minute 40. Hey, that's what's up. Hey, that's, you know what that deserves? We got some air horns here for you. Chris, how do you feel about 40s? They're cute, but I can't use them. They are cute. All right, you guys ready for some rumbly fan noises? I hope you guys are ready. Ready. This fan that I still need to prepare, which I haven't in some time. Okay. They are indeed cute and impractical. I mean, for some people, they're practical. That's not me, though. Wouldn't go smaller than a 60 myself. Hey. I'm gonna press through, make sure everything's good. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to check our for bent pins. So hey, if you guys got eagle eyes, drop those eagle eyes in chat. eagle eyes. Let's look at it from this angle here. Would help if there was more light. Absolutely unsolvable. It's a question we'll never know the answer to. Everything looking good. All right, I think we are good. And these were like new switches, so kind of makes sense. All right, here we go. Rumbly fan time. Hell yeah. I might need a little more light than this, though. Maybe we'll go to that brighter video. Oh, shoot. It's like just getting worse and worse. I remember being like, no, that's the thing. It's just getting worse and worse. Like, it had been pretty bad, but I think this is like, I don't know. I'm crossing my fingers, but I'm hoping that this is the worst it gets. But who knows? It could get worse than this. It's on its last legs. No, I think it's just, like Pikachu was saying a little bit earlier. I think we just need to, like, go inside and try to figure out what's going on. Could be, for example, like Pikachu was saying, like a bad bearing. We need to lube it up or replace it or something. Sounds so smooth. So smooth. I want some Taco Bell, man. I feel like I was supposed to get Taco Bell for like the last 2 days. Didn't do it, but probably a good thing. But still, I kind of want Taco Bell. Sometimes I forget you're left-handed. I am left-handed. I own a left-handed electric guitar. I feel like I played it for maybe, or I tried practicing it for maybe about 3 months in 2017. Haven't touched it since. It's still, like, it's still out, and it's like literally, like, I'm not even joking, it's literally collecting dust because I never put it back in its case. I have the case down in the basement storage, but part of me is like, I don't know if it's like good to keep it in the basement. The basement's not that humid, surprisingly, but I still feel like, better safe than sorry. I don't remember really anything about the guitar. Like how to play it. I'd have to start from scratch. I don't really remember anything about the actual guitar itself. I know it's like a white Gibson, I think. And that's about all I could say. Lumika, welcome. That's good. How's stream going? Good, real good. That's the board I'm driving. Ricky, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resub. 2 months of support. Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Can we fix the fan? Yes. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Can we? I'd like to be able to, but I think I need to dedicate time to it. The last time we tried fixing the fan, it just ate up so much time into the stream, and I was trying to build a board that night. I think we need a dedicated fan fixing stream. That way I wouldn't feel guilty about wasting time. That's time well spent. Sounds like just loose screws now. I think the angle I'm going into is possibly, like Pikachu was saying a little bit earlier, bad bearings on the fan. That's kind of what I think it is. If I take off the filter, there's actually no crazy sound at all. The filter is really light, but it might just be a little too much for that fan to bear, literally. So it's worthwhile trying to see if we can get this thing to open. What I do remember is that there's a weird like anti-tampering sticker at the top where it just kind of the sticker itself kind of exploded the ink all over my hands, and I got maybe about like 90% of peeling the sticker off. So yeah, I think we just need to pull the whole thing off and get the remaining powder mess all over everything whenever we opt to fix this. I remember fan fixing stream. Maybe the next one. I think it would be worthwhile because I recognize that if it's bothering me this much, it's probably bothering you guys way more. Sounds like something's definitely loose. Can you riff on hhkb layout? Why is it called happy hacking if it's very important to use control in commands? The origin of the name, I don't think I could tell you really well. I mean, I know Hacky Happing Keyboard was literally the name of the model for which the layout was kind of really popularized by. As for why they chose happy hacking, like from an etymology standpoint, I don't know. That said, the intention of it is to actually have your control key where caps lock normally goes, which I think is something that a lot of people have found to feel a little bit more ergonomic. Something that actually did show up in a lot of, for example, old Sun keyboards in like the 80s and early 90s, which is loosely what the layout's based around. I don't know. I just appreciate the layout. I think it's got it all for me. But on top of that too, it's muscle memory. There's a point at which I just started driving the hhkb like every day for several years, to the point where it's like, okay, it's too hard to use anything else for me. I just like it. I like the blocked corners. Again, I don't really need control because or like control in those corners, because you have control on the home row via that caps lock key. But the block corners themselves I like, because then you actually get to see more of the case straight from the top. So yeah, caps lock can be accessed via another layer, with a technique called chording, which is what you use when you hit shift to go from lowercase to caps lock, and chording what people use for stenography, which I'm no stenographer. Well, how about Winky Liz? How do you feel about that layout? I think looks-wise, Winky Liz looks really weird on 60%. But I do think it looks pretty cool on TKLs, but I just don't use TKLs. That said, like, I'm a user of both Windows and Mac OS, so it's like I kind of really need, more like wants. I kind of more really want that Win key, just so that, like, the context switching between the two OSs isn't so problematic. So, like, I prefer having a Win key for that reason. Everyone's different, though, obviously. I make a big joke about how hhkb is like the best layout ever, but, it's the best layout ever for me. Everyone's preferences can be different. I respect that. Big thing too is, like, I don't know. For me, it's funny just because, like, aesthetic is also a big factor. So, like, I think the hhkb looks really good. I think that's a big part of it too. So we're doing our alignment pushes here. Just trying to get these switches aligned properly on the PCB. I feel like I felt some good pushes up on that first row we did, but we're gonna I'm gonna go through all the rest of these. We're about halfway through the middle row. Alright, I'm going to turn this around. I gotta carefully do these here. Wait. What? What did I just do? I don't know where I started. If you could be an FT pro athlete, what sport would you want? Wait, what is FT? This acronym is not clicking for me, but if you're just talking about being a professional athlete. Oh, full-time, sorry. Full-time pro athlete, what would you be? Oh, basketball. I mean, basketball is my favorite sport. I like playing basketball. I'm not very good at it, like, at all, and I haven't actually played basketball in several years. But it seems fun as hell, and also it just seems like of all the sports, also it has the added bonus of seeming like you could just make a lot of money off of it if you were full-time professional. That said, granted, like, you're talking professional as in I get the option to be in the NBA. Being a full-time professional otherwise, like as a professional ball player for any league that isn't the NBA, does seem to pose a bit more of a challenge. So, like say the US minor leagues, salary is quite a bit lower. Wow, I actually did that in reverse. Alright. Okay, so let's continue along. Let's finish this off and solder in the remaining legs. Happy hacking is an old-timer's saying of farewell for programmers during IRC days. See reference here. Oh, Pikachu. Thank you for that. I gotta check that out. Again, I myself didn't know the origins necessarily. I think it's time for the Bulls to come back. Sick, what team? I grew up a Lakers fan, so it's just easy to say that. But also, I think a lot of people just naturally want to be Lakers because of all the opportunities you get. Like, obviously, you look at someone like LeBron, who it really seemed like a business decision to come to LA. And I mean, it worked out. Space Jam and all that. Like, you're going to be making a lot of money for a very long time, right? I've been looking for answers for a long time. Also, I mean, like, even think about Anthony Davis. Like, Anthony Davis, he was out in New Orleans for a good portion of his career, and as soon as he, gets to LA, all of a sudden you start seeing him in commercials, which, like, commercials that aren't even, like, I don't know, sports adjacent. Like, he was, like, in potato chip commercials and stuff, you know? It's a sick dictionary. It states happy hacking or farewell. Ah, that makes sense. Other than that, I've always liked Portland. Portland's chill. I visited Portland once. Portland has really cool jerseys. They got Damian Lillard. Yeah, it's like a cool, I don't know. Seems like a cool place to be. Question now is, why are they branded as Happy Hacking Keyboard? Yeah, the dictionary is from 1988, so you can imagine how old the phrase is. Maybe since I use control often, maybe it's to be against programmers. I don't think... I don't know. There's a lot of boards, like... There were keyboard layouts where control was placed on that home row. And I think... I don't think there was like an agenda against, you know, the control key or anything, considering that. I think, in fact, the agenda of putting the control key in the bottom left and right corners seemed like that was, you know, against all logic, in my opinion. I should probably ask Min Liang Tan why he called his shit Razor. Where's the razors? True. Let's ask him. Let's find his email. Let's find his phone number. Guys, the phase of this stream of the rumbly fan is almost over. I got one last row of single legs. That's 15 legs to solder. Alright, we all know that endgame is dead, but if you were able to design your own keyboard, what would the specs be? I mean... Gawk is working on that right now with the Lilium. I mean, I guess is just past that. The only way you can prove that is if it were tinted. Like the Type K Lilium. Sounds kind of like a heavy metal bass rhythm. I don't know, or a split, literally a split, like 2-piece, which I think also exists. I think that's what, you know, Warm Thoughts had a proto stream of that, which I unfortunately missed. I couldn't find the VOD. Oh, nor split. Based, I say this, but I made a 40. Alright. Should be done with that sound, but let's go and test this out. 40's tough, man. I couldn't do it. Alright, let's see this here. Why would you want your control key in the corners? I know, right? Alright, so I'm going to test this, but on a screen you guys can't see. Actually, I shouldn't turn the sounds on if you can't even see it. That's meaningless to you guys. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, perfect. Alrighty. So, let's tidy up from here and get the board put together. Again, I made a fatal mistake here of not doing my roll of film before stream started. My bad, guys. Like before the build. But it's cool. Glove. Alright, and then I'm gonna go wash my hands, so I will be back in a few moments. I'm back. All right, for those of you guys who haven't seen the board, time to show the board off one more time here. Also, I need to run a poll for what key set to run. Guys, we got the shiny PVD brass ciel60 hhkb. This board is crazy. All right, let me look up key sets we got here. Sorry, I'm kind of covering it, I know. 1 second here. I have a couple in mind as options, but we're gonna try to fill out the 5-option poll. Looks dipped in gold, right? It's crazy looking, right? I love the shiny PVD finish. All right, key sets. Filtered down by MX and unused. But also panels. We just got panels in today, and I'm thinking that could be an option too. Unused. Okay. So let me type in poll. A few options here. Which key set for shiny brass ciel60? Put panels as an option. Let's also throw in Inokuma. That one could be really cool too. Or what we could do is maybe put in Inokuma on... Oh, we could do that swap later. On the Arc 60 and then switch Perestroika on here. But we'll handle that maybe afterwards. If that is the option that wins. What else we got here? I'm still looking. I feel like we should throw in a beige, and then we should throw in some non-GMK options. So let me see what I can come up with here. Have you TOTK yet? Oh, no, I'm still working on it, man. I have like probably 80, 90 hours on it, and I still only have 2 sages, but I've been, you know, kind of trying to just explore everything else before I do my my 3rd sage. I feel like I got to do the 3rd one pretty soon, though. All right, so I'll put in a CRP option. Let's also throw this one on. Nice PBT elderberry. I feel like that's a weird one, but we'll just do it. Oh, I think the last one I wanted to do. It's weird. I don't know if this will look good, but we'll throw it in. Okay, 5-minute poll. Been holding off playing it too fast so I can enjoy it too. I mean, I think like you can't play it too fast. That's the thing, is that like the way I look at it, for me personally, like this game is gonna be minimum like 300 hours. Like that's just the way I'm looking at it. Anyways, poll is up, guys. Get your votes in. Which key set you'd like to see on this guy? So there's a few things here we gotta handle. For example, you gotta throw on some feet. Uh-oh. Oh, we're good, we're good. Okay, I see what the screws are for. The screws were for, the screws are for the daughter board. Oh, you know what I realized? We forgot something. I need to put in some dummy switches in the corners so that the O-rings can hook properly. Alright, I gotta bust the iron back out. Heathens are building boats out of Koroks. Oh, wow. That's funny. Okie doke. Let me grab this iron. I don't have my work mat, but fortunately it's only going to be like four little guys, so hopefully it's not going to be too crazy. We need to bust out these bad boys. We got the full bag of kale bottoms. So the purpose of this is just we need to solder these onto the bottom, just so that the gummy O-ring can fit nicely. Now, one thing also worth noting too, for those who haven't seen this before, so these are just like switch bottoms we're going to use as dummies. But we do have to like basically shave off these two rails and the top portion of this guy right here, and then I'm also going to cover it with some tape just so that it doesn't short against the hhkb blockers. So I'm going to do that. Some of it's going to go, some is going to be off stream just because I'm trying to ankle it down towards a little trash can I have here. These guys might not be able to see it right away, but I'll show a comparison because there's two of them to do, of one that's shaved down and one that isn't. Is that cut already? No, there we go. Okay, so this is what this looks like. Compared to a regular bottom here, we just kind of shave that off, and then it'll be able to sort of like live under the blocker. It's still being a spot for the O-ring to hook around on the corners. Fush, welcome. I've only done one stage, but it's those people, I relate to those people crucifying the Koroks so much. I know. These guys. Can you believe these guys? All right. I'm going to shave down this this other one here. It's not really shaving, but clipping off all of the protruding pieces. Okay, same thing has been done on this guy right here. So I'm gonna push this in. Oh, it looks GMK Honey one. Oh, I actually didn't want that one to win. I think it's gonna look funny, but alright, you guys chose it. I was thinking of doing Inukuma slash, like if Inukuma won, we would have thrown on Inukuma. And then, I don't know. Could have maybe seen what it would be like if we swapped Perestroika into it, but I really didn't give that that instruction like at all, so that's on me. Those poor Koroks, they just want to find their friends, right? Alright, I'm just waiting for this to heat back up. Appreciate everybody being here again. Almost there. Alright. So I put these on the 1.25U corners. They're further out than the 1.5 corners. And I feel like that's better for the O-ring. Okay. I'll solder in this one. Now we should be good. Okie doke. So, and then from there we need to put the tape on. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of gaffer's tape. And I'm gonna tape right over these, just so that the contact pieces where I did solder them in, I soldered them so they just hold in place. But we want to make sure that there's no opportunity for those to make contact with the blocker. So I just cut off little squares here. Maybe this one's even smaller, so this could be more worthwhile. Okay, so I just tape that right over top, just like that. You guys can see that. So that's what this looks like after I taped it. I'm going to throw in another one right there. Perfect. Cool. All right. So that's that. We're going to have to remember to do that for the future CL builds. Now I'm going to re-tidy up here. That was all that I needed to do. I kind of want to wash my hands again, though. All right, I'll be right back. All right, here we are. So I'm going to screw this down, this daughter board, if I can get it in there. Oh, that's a funny daughter board. There's 5 daughter boards in here. Oh, who is that? Unknown Memoirs, thanks for the follow. Some of these daughter boards are a little bit funny because they kind of might not fit without me trying to like snap off some of these pieces more properly. Maybe instead of, like, I can probably just do it. Yeah. So it's just like these little extra tabs that I guess didn't get removed fully for one reason or another. There we go. Okay. Now that should fit, I think. Slash hope. Oh boy. I think that's still a tight fit. Oh no. Let's see if we can make adjustments to any of these other ones. Yeah, that one should fit better. Oh, maybe not. What the heck? This is crazy. I can't like fit these in. I mean, I could like push it down, but I feel like I'm gonna sort of mess with the finish. What the heck? This one's gotta be the tightest one here, and it's still struggling a little. Let me check this one out too. I might just clear all of these out, just why the hell not? I think you might just have to force this down. I don't know if there's any other way. This is crazy. So it's like this daughter board cutout right here. It's like I can't get any of these daughter boards to fit. I mean, I could try to like file it down, but I probably should try to figure out how to safely do that. Just given that it's like fiberglass. I don't know if there's like the PVD. It's kind of messed with this. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna grab a mask and start filing this down near a window. I'll be back. It's kind of crazy, man. Let's see. I'm gonna grab. There should be a file in here somewhere, I think. But also maybe not. file might be with my heavy grail stuff. Oh boy. This is ridiculous, man. Oh, there it is. I see it. Alright, I'm gonna be like over there. Still here though. Still here, but there. Alright, I have tried my best here. Let's see what happens. Ugh. It looks like it fits now. Yeah, you really had to file that down. Basically, there are these, like, the extra tab things were making this guy come out a little too wet. I probably should also wash my hands and stuff, too. Yeah, I'll be back. Boy, what a build, right? Jeez. It was crazy. I also want to check whether or not it actually... This daughter board still works, I think is probably a good potential move to verify. Yeah, we good. Okie doke. Alright, I need screwdrivers. Appreciate your guys' patience. It's wild. That is Phillips. Damn it. Drop this stupid screw. All right. One more here, and then I'll tighten them all up. Cool. Should all be good now. I'm gonna check what that port looks like from the back side here. Should hopefully plug in just fine. Yep. All good there. All right, cool. And then I guess there's a few things to do from here, which includes I'm gonna take off this top. We need to throw the gummy O-ring mount on. I should wipe down all of the craziness here because there's a lot of fingerprints, especially on the inside. So yeah, there's 6 screws here for the essentially the top plate looking piece. So the situation is I'll be able to lift this off. I think I should be able to. Ooh, there we go. A couple screws, I think, still in. 2, 4, 6. Okay, last one's this one. There we go. Okay. How down the case so far, dude? It's crazy. All right. You know what I need / want is like a big microfiber, but I think I just need to sort of locate one. Be right back. All right. Got this guy, but I also need to throw the gummy O-ring mount on. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh, tight. That was tight. All right, I'm gonna plug this guy in. Guess we're just resting that. So I've never built one of these before. Gotta get this like in there. How does this work? It's supposed to be down there like this. Get that right. There we go. I think that's it, right? The thing is, it's just funny because this is like a brass plate. so I don't know if like it seems right when your hhkb has drip. All right, I guess that's it. And then we'll throw on the top. flip it back around, put the screws in. Ooh. Oh, that screw is going in a little funny. Why is that? I got one weird screw. Screw not right. Well, let's just assume that that's right. No, it doesn't seem right. This screw is not chill. What skyline is that on the back? Exploding Corn. This is San Diego. A place I've only been to a small handful of times as a younger, smaller child. Alright, that seems right. Okay. You want to use a gasket to fit that in there? Say again? I mean, there's the gummy O-ring, the big O-ring that goes basically sandwiched in between the plate and the PCB, and so that rests on the little posts on the inside of the case. I'm wiping this down here just because, again, fingerprints, kind of crazy. San Diego skyline right here. Oh, there is something. Yeah, there is something. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab honey. There's a part of me that feels like I shouldn't have given that as an option because I'm skeptical that it's gonna look how I would like it, but maybe you guys will like it, so maybe that's all that matters. All right, be right back. All right, so we got honey with the alternate alphas, so it's like a full white on yellow. I know that Smiling Down was always excited about trying to find these. Still hasn't found it to this point. WERTYU. 8. Hear Me Out Mudbeam. I don't have Mudbeam. Is Mudbeam still on sale? I really do think, what do you guys think about Perestroika? I think Perestroika would look crazy on this. Perestroika or Inukuma. Those would be lit. Doesn't look like Novel Keys has any more Mudbeam base kits. It's all add-ons. I see. Was Mudbeam based off of anything? So whenever I think of Mudbeam, I think of like a Pokemon move. Mudkip. Something Mudkip. Swampert would have. Serica's on sale though. Actually, Serica. Oh, I do have Serica. Maybe I should have given that as an option. I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm not really feeling this, but you guys asked for it, so we'll run this. Then I'll probably change it in the future, or probably run something else for the future builds. Core Novel Keys, Mudbeam is a key set and sponsored by the Mudbeam colorway. Oh, got it, Hungerworks Studios. Got it. I think I've tried this once on E-White. I think it was the Sango 60. And I think that white on yellow on E-White does look pretty good, actually. But I otherwise found it a little hard to match a color that looks like this with a whole lot. But I don't know. Do you guys like this? Yellow might be kind of shouting louder than the brass, but it might look right as a whole. I mean, here it is. I'm going to continue cleaning up here. There's a lot to clean up on my workspace. Here's how it looks overhead. I'll switch this here to something brighter and we'll zoom out a little. What'd you guys think? Let me know. I should probably also throw in a prediction. I regret asking for it. You don't like it? Or does it look too good? Man, I really wish I knew where that cap went. PVD brass gone wild. Zosco, welcome back. All right. There's a lot for me to clean up. Yeah, I don't like it. It's a little funny. You know? That was my thing. It looks a little funny. If enough people complain, I can change it. Tasty like banana on gold fondant. That's kind of what it. That is kind of what it looks like here. Let's run a prediction. There's still more to clean up, but I want to run the prediction period now, so that will be finished up by the time I'm done cleaning. All right, we fucked up real bad last time, so you know we're gonna go something more reasonable. Let's go 134. Might be just what the customer is going for. All a matter of context. This is true, very true. yeah, totally lost that that tweezer cap. This is not my first rodeo. I've lost many tweezer caps. Oh, by the way, prediction period is up. Feel free to get your wagers in. Oh, 7K at 7K. Okay. Alright, I think we are sufficiently cleaned up now. What do you guys think? Oh, wow, there's a lot of points going around here. Let's open up monkey type, find something yellow. Oh, there is a honey. Chris, please, I believe. Oh. We're gonna try to get it. We'll see how it goes, though. Oh. Oh shit! Look at the light shining, like yellow onto the desk. This was crazy. All right. Oh, okay. Let me also. I'm gonna point this microphone downwards. I'm gonna close that window. Chat about the board, guys. This is the full brass ciel60 by Chickenman with the shiny PVD gold finish. We got the Eclipse 60 PCB gummy O-ring mount, Geon clear switches tuned, fully tuned, and stock springs. And we've got GMK honey, and it's on a brass plate. Goal is, what do we have? 134? It's 134, right? I think it's 134. Okay. Here we go. Alhex, welcome. By the way, Alhex, you see this board? Shiny PVD brass, hhkb ciel60, gummy O-ring, ciel60. Okay. 134 is the goal. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Sorry. I didn't turn off the music. Let's go again. Oh yeah, why is your monkey type so cute? It's on honey mode. Wait, also the door behind me. Okay. Because his monkey actually moves. Alrighty, here we go. That was like pretty well over, huh? Well, the last time I did a type test like this, I think I had like 139 as the goal, and then I ended up doing like 118. Thank you to the believers. You know, this could have gone in any direction, really. That's usually how it is. How does one hit 140? Can't even hit 60. Elvin, welcome. Welcome. What do you guys think of the sound? I think it sounds pretty interesting. McJizzle, welcome. McJizzle, we built the board. Look at this. I don't know that I'm a big fan of honey on it, but you know, we got it done. Full brass. Did you get yours shiny too? McJizzle, thank you so much for the 9 months. 9 months of support. I appreciate it. Yeah, brass gummy O-ring on this. This is interesting. Wait, you got it? Yeah, no, sorry, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The keycaps are a little funny on this, right? I think the yellow glow makes it look a little bit better, but it just also, I don't know, kind of looks like a urine or a. Agree, it needs beige. All right. I'm gonna change the keycaps. I feel like there's enough being said here about the keycap change. Serica would look good. I'm gonna choose my option here. I'm gonna go with Inokuma. I think Inokuma looks really cool. I think it'll work well. Unless you would rather see. Here, how about that? How about this? Go 1 second. Let's run a poll. Bronze might work. It's shiny though. All right. How about this? Which key set to change to? Let's do. Oh God. It's just not enough. I can't fit this. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pretend like this is what it's named. Okay. 5-minute poll. The gold anodized alu keycaps from B-Side Studio. Those are matte. Just letting you guys know. Also, they might mess with my switches. I think Perestroika and Inokuma would look better, but I think there's enough people here who have been talking about like trying to get something gold on here that maybe it's an option you guys might want to see. But I think they might mess with stems. As only build myself a custom keyboard, I think I'd enjoy the process. OG Ninja Fluff, by the way, welcome to the stream. Unless that's Japanese for beige. I disagree. Is your beard shorter? Am I imagining things? You are correct. The first person here to notice it. I did trim my beard before stream. Oh, let me also update that build command because the plate is no longer not determined. It is a brass plate. And also, I mean, I guess... Oh, I need to do something here. We're about to change the keycaps, so I'm not writing anything for the keycaps yet. But the poll is up. Also, I think I've set it as like 5 minutes, which might be way too long. Oops. All right, a few things to do here. Command, option, done. Also, let me get some music back on, get the vibes back. Dig the sound of that belt. Yeah, this build sounds better than I thought it would, to be honest. Oh, Inokuma's winning. You know what I really like about Inokuma is that if Inokuma wins, I don't have to pluck keycaps from another board because both Perestroika and the B-Side Studio Alu sets are currently on other boards. I don't know what these colors are because I'm noob. Oh, I mean, they're cool. Inokuma would do this justice too, I think. No option to keep banana. You guys can see it here. I think this is the last we'll see of this one. to be honest. I think this would look really good on E-White. We've done this on an E-White before, and I did really like it. But I don't know that it works well in this gold. So I gotta locate Inukuma. Just flex some Google foo to look at the options. Yeah. Alright, I think my Inukuma is here somewhere. So I'm gonna pull this out in case it was chosen. I think this is it. Do long poles sound great? For mine, hopefully we'll have it built in the next couple days. Oh yeah, so here's the thing with Jizzle. Since chickenman sent me, the scuffed one, he added a bunch of extras. We got the scuffed PCB to work, which is good. But now I still have 2 more PCBs after that, along with 2 more FR4 plates. So we're gonna have a bunch of builds. So Inukuma's black. It's more like a navy. I would say it's more of a navy. Chicken's the goat, dude. He's a good dude. Yeah, he also threw in like a bunch of daughter boards and also a fidget spinner. Those some blueberries for mine. Hopefully we'll have it built in the next couple days. Ooh. Also, let me change this to a white background just so it doesn't look so yellow. Prayer Strikers will also kind of work with a medieval royal. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, for sure. Here's that fidget spinner, by the way. You know, like, I'd never actually, like, used a fidget spinner. I don't think I've ever used a fidget spinner before this. I don't know how big fidget spinners were in, like, 2017. But this is my first time, I think. Like, as I held it in my hand the other night, I realized it was the first time I'd ever held a fidget spinner. Just, I don't know. They never made their ways to my hands. They blew up and faded fast, right? The P one is burgundy. I never had one. Okay, so I'm not alone in this. All right, looks like Inukuma won, and I believe this is Inukuma. Hell yeah. All right. I think I should probably use the wire one here. I have a solid steel one. I saw my OG fidget spinner. Now my son plays with it. Lubed with bone speed. Oh, that is navy. I should put this in a tray. It's gonna make it easier to throw back into the bag. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, my bad. My bad. I realized. You know what's ridiculous is when you're in streamer mode on Discord, searching becomes like way more hindered. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. So like earlier when I was trying to find out information about what to do with the PCB, like I had to turn streamer mode off. I'm surprised to this point that might have been the first ping sound in what has felt like maybe about an hour and a half. Literally everything about Discord is hindered in streamer mode, yeah. But the thing is that like I literally cannot figure out a way to to turn sounds off without going into streamer mode, because whenever I try to change any sound related settings, like I still get pings. Oh, Annie, welcome. How many fingerprints per square inch? Yeah, like literally infinity. I'll stick around, but gotta rest up for work. Take it easy. Hey, McJizzle, thanks so much for dropping by. You just need to turn the volume down or have output go to a different audio device. Ugh. So many times where it's just like I'd have Discord go off during like a work meeting. The embarrassment. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna look real good. Blue and gold. Oh, also give shouts if you, like, I'm not gonna put a poll for it. Give shouts if you guys want to see accents. ASDFGH. There's an accent enter. And I think there's going to be like an accent something else. Maybe escape. I don't know. This actually looks kind of nice, right? That's what I'm saying. Seven. 3. Bronze will really shine now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This already looks better. I'm still wondering why I gave the option for honey. I guess it was just worthwhile to see. I think it was good to see that it didn't work. I guess I was a hardcore lover of banana pudding or something. Gold foil banana flavored ice cream. I think that might be the only accent. What do you guys think? Somebody shout if you guys want to see accent or regular enter. There's not much time left, guys. No accents. All right, there it is. All right. That's the board. How do you guys like this better? Maybe just sitting back and letting the bronze shine. Hell yeah. Looks much better. All right. Let's just do a couple more type tests for you guys. 30-second type tests. Let's also get out of this honey mode. Do we have Inukuma? Nope. Let's do Blueberry Dark. That's kind of too dark. Let's do something lighter. Mizu. Yeah, Mizu's good. All right, couple 30-second tests. Let's go back here. We'll do one on this screen, and then we'll actually turn the music off and we'll turn it back on after one 30-second test. Fireplace video reflecting on this board with RTX on. It looks super nice, right? Where is my cursor? There it is. All right, here we go. All right, music back on. Let's do an overhead view. And one on the shoulder view. All right. There it is, guys. That's the board. Nice work, man. I appreciate it. Hope you guys liked it. Brass has a solid, satisfying tone to it. It's just funny, too, because it's like it's a gummy O-ring with a brass plate, too. So it's like, I know that it's brass, and brass is doing something for it, but I think the mounting itself does lend to a nice, good, interesting sound as well. So it's cool. Alrighty. You guys want to run a little sticker giveaway? I think we'll pass on scanning a roll of photo film tonight, but we'll just go straight into the sticker giveaway if you guys are interested. It bounces more than I expected to with a brass plate. Does it? Now you got me curious. I didn't actually look at it that hard. Who is that? OG Ninja Fluff, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, we are going to get followers only on. In case you guys wanted to join this this race here. Okay. Let's look back overhead, and I'm gonna show this. Maybe not this close. So we got some stickers to give away. So what I will do is throw in, here's what it is. We got Watogaki stickers, my sponsor Watogaki here. We got the racer, the blue guy, the capybara, Shin-chan with the skateboard, Shin-chan with the basketball. We got the slam dunk, Fooly Cooly, and the robot. So winner gets to choose any one of these, but then I'll also throw in one of these stream stickers, likely to be Kawaii Drake. But I'll also throw in a couple of these stickers. This is the Novel Keys one we got in today, and the Mechland sticker we got the other day from Alumizu. So 4 stickers tonight is the prize. I appreciate you guys all being here, so I wanted to, you know, make it nice for you guys here. So, you guys are interested. Gosh, a tune equals more consistency for sound and feel. Yeah, I guess that's what it'd be. Shin-chan. There's 2 Shin-chans though. One of them is skateboard Shin-chan, and one of them is basketball Shin-chan. Not much online right now. There really is not a whole lot of keyboard folks online. Kill Combat, let me know which Shin-chan you choose. Skateboard one, hey. Fush, you gotta choose a raid target. Skateboard Shin-chan, there you go. That is for Kill Combat. There's like no one online. You have any gaming streamers you watch? Any hot tubbers? Let me also tabulate Kill Combat's win for the stream of May 29th. Kill Combat gets the Watogaki skateboard Shin-chan plus NK sticker plus Mechland sticker plus stream sticker. Alrighty. Who got Spitfire Gunner? Alright, let me open up Spitfire Gunner, try to get through whatever ads there are before the raid is kicked off. Can I request another Kawaii Drake? Yeah, you can do that. Alright, Kawaii Drake. Kawaii Drake. Alright, there you go. Alright, Fush, let's raid Fush's suggestion here. 39, oh, 39 dollars playing Tears. Alright, yeah, no problem, no problem. Alright guys, I'll be back sometime later this week. I'm trying to stick to at least 2 streams a week, at least. I know that I've been like a little quiet, and I know that it's like not the pacing I had earlier this year, but I will be back now, you know, sometime this week, and probably hopefully on the weekend too, so maybe 3. But yeah. And I'll also ping whenever I'm up for streaming Tears of the Kingdom on Discord too. So guys, check out Watagaki, my sponsor. They sponsor these sticker giveaways as well as all the t-shirts you see. Here's my YouTube channel. Here's the Discord for anybody who's not already joined, who wants some notifications on when I go live. If you're subbed, you get the good pings for when those giveaways go up. Yeah, OG Ninja Fluff, thanks so much for being here. If you guys are subbed, here's the raid message, and if you guys are not subbed, there's that raid message. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Good night, everybody.